did I stop?
As I was walking from
It's
shop to
recording
shop,
now.
it occurred to me, one day I would like to start a tour and help other people discover chocolate in a particular city, meet the owners of the shops, meet the chefs, the chocolatiers, learn about the process. Where does it all come from? So like any entrepreneurial-minded person, I started immediately. I didn't have a business plan. I certainly didn't have any money, but I had a passion and a vision. And so I got some friends together and said, would you like to walk around Paris and eat chocolate with me? And they said, yes, we would. And so that's how the tours were born. But I didn't really turn it into a business until many years later when I was a frustrated lawyer. Anybody else a lawyer?
Former lawyer.
Former lawyer.
Fellow
yes.
former lawyer.
Yay, sisterhood. And I thought, how am I going to get out of this career that I was miserable in?
It wasn't recording. I didn't know what you wanted it to record.
And I thought, it's just so
okay,
pretty.
so I
I'm
tapped
going
it.
to try it. And so I started the tours. Oh, that was the chocolate shop in Paris where I fell in love with that life-changing bonbon. This is not me, but that's what I felt like as a lawyer. I don't know if you've ever had a job you were just miserable in. For longer presentations, we're just going to chat for a minute and get into some chocolate. It's a video of our tour montage. We had 50 employees. We were in 4 cities, and it was so much fun to run that business. Okay, getting into it a little bit. We women often are associated as being chocolate lovers more than men. Have you noticed that too? Why is that? They're supposed to be the beer drinkers, we're supposed to be the chocolate eaters. Is it biological? Is it marketing? We're gonna dive into some of those questions. I will tell you that when I ran the chocolate tours, actually I'll let you guess. You can sort of judge by the photos if you can see them. What percentage of my team and what percentage of my customers do you think were women?
80%.
90% of my team were women, and roughly that same amount of my customers were women. And I don't think we purposefully discriminated against those who may have a Y chromosome.
We are just more positive.
We definitely, though, attracted a lot of women. So again, we'll get into some of the reasons why that might be. Time permitting, I'll even tell you about, I'm laughing now, but it was insane when it happened. The time we were sued by a man for gender discrimination. Oh. First of all, the reason we didn't hire that particular young man was that his resume, and I'm off the track already, but it's just so silly, I have to tell you. Have you seen like those Microsoft templates where it'll say your name here? Yeah. Well, his still said that. It was not a solid application. So had he been female, male, any gender at all, that would have been a no. Okay, moving on. So I closed the tour business when Amazon stole our intellectual property along with Groupon and wiped us out. They started selling tours using my name, but for a cheap knockoff tour. I mean, I don't care what they sell. I don't care who else runs tours. This is free market, and I support that. I believe in that. But you can't pretend you're me if you just be you. So that was horrible, and I fought it for 2 years. It was kind of a nightmare. And then I finally gave up and closed the doors. And Mom knows I cried and wailed and moaned and wept. And then I thought, what am I going to do? And I realized that the mission of my business was never about, hey, welcome, come on. Was never about tours per se, but the mission was always stated as uplift through chocolate, meaning that chocolate is the vehicle that we can uplift the cocoa growers, everybody along the supply chain, all the way to us, the eaters. And I thought there got to be a million other ways that I can uplift people through chocolate. So today my business is called Chocolate Uplift. We do brokering, consulting. For example, Baloo Cacao, I've got like a secret stash of her in my bag. We can try her after the official chocolate. She's a woman from El Salvador, educated in the States, went back to her country to make a difference. And she said, what can I do that's local and native to my culture, cacao and chocolate? So she uses Ecuadorian grown cocoa beans, all of the ingredients, the sugar, any other fruits that she might add, like orange, for example, all grown in El Salvador, makes the chocolate in El Salvador. So she came to me with kind of a beginning idea of her packaging and what she wanted to do. And then as her consultant, I was able to help her get everything into the right shape to market it in the U.S. So now we've got her in several stores in the U.S. and we're excited to keep growing. So that's a lot of what I do now. If you notice the wall of chocolate here at Hannah's pretzel, oh, paradise, right? This was one of the all-time favorite spots for people on Chicago chocolate tours. So now I work with the owner helping him curate the wall of chocolate. So what we're gonna try today are some selections that I've pulled from the wall of chocolate. And I've got to ask, who are my dark chocolate lovers?
Thank you.
So nice. Thank you very much.
Thank
That's really
you.
kind. Dark chocolate? Awesome, awesome.
The bacon, egg, and cheese is ready for her, right? It's over here, okay?
Thank you.
Yum. Anybody into milk chocolate?
Yes.
What about white chocolate? And I know there are some who say, don't even talk to me about white chocolate. It's not chocolate. Now, what about raw cocoa beans or roasted cocoa beans or nibs? Anybody hardcore like that? Yeah. Well, we've got such a variety and a selection. So final little bit I'll show you for now, and then we'll start tasting. Although I really, if there's, I want to meet you. Yeah.